Doesn't something feel off about all this?
Dr. Rosso didn't mean to sneak up on you.
Why would someone do this?
To live, I have to kill. They have to be afraid.
Well, happy Halloween. It's here.
A crisis is imminent. Someone is coming. Someone far, far more powerful than myself.
We have to get the hell out of here.
I warned you not to interfere.
They didn't bring us here.
No, I discovered what had transpired on Earth 2. Had you intervened to save Laurel Lance, I redirected you.
What the hell happened back there?
A herald of what is to come? An entire world erased from existence?
Where's my mother? Where's Tommy? Where's Renee? Where's Dinah?
They are no more.
Did you hurt John and Laurel?
They are alive and nearby. And now you know that if we fail to stop the coming crisis, what you witnessed will occur on infinite Earths across the expanse of time.
You should have told me what was going to happen on Earth 2. John was there. He could have been killed.
The destruction of that Earth was a necessary sacrifice.
And what about Laurel Lance? Her friends, her family?
And countless more like them will perish if we do not ensure that Oliver Queen is prepared for what is coming. Were you successful?
Yes. I have Dr. Wong.
Let us proceed.
Welcome back, everyone. It's Charlie. This is going to be my Flash Season 6, Episode 4 trailer video and a breakdown of all the Crisis on Infinite Earths scenes from The Flash this week and Arrow. So I will be talking about the Arrow episode in this video. If you're new to the channel, there is a new Flash ring giveaway. All you have to do to enter is be a subscriber and leave your best Crisis on Infinite Earths theory on the video. We start with Bloodwork going into full-blown villain mode, trying to heal himself first, but he finds that he has to inject other people to do it. He kind of has to consume them, so to speak, but really he's converting them into the goo zombies, just like last week. So he's going after people in the hospital where he used to work, because the whole idea here is that he's ultimately trying to heal people in the most twisted villain way possible, but he has to kill a bunch of people before he can do that because he has to heal himself first. So he's doing just as much bad as he is good, and since they're in a hospital, and since it's a Halloween episode because next week is Halloween week, so they're going full OG Walking Dead. All you need now is Andrew Lincoln guest starring and popping up in one of the hospital beds in the middle of the episode with goo zombies walking all over the place. Pretty simple idea. It's episode 4, so really it's kind of like the midpoint of the Flash season with this current Ramsey Rosa villain arc. So that's why it seems like he's going crazy so fast, because they have to wrap it up by episode 8, because episode 9, the mid-season finale, is going to be the crossover episode, and they'll be into all their Crisis on Infinite Earth stuff, even though technically there's a lot of crossover moments happening in the regular episodes too. So whatever's going to happen between him and Bloodwork, it's going to end by episode 8, which implies it's going to be their big final battle. Moving into all the Crisis on Infinite Earth scenes from The Flash and Arrow this week. So we met Nash Wells. There is possible evidence that he could be the pariah character from the crossover. You see a version of Wells, Tom Cavanaugh, standing in a very pariah-looking comic book costume, so clearly he's an alternate version of Wells. In one of his other scenes during the episode, teased a lot of big multiverse crisis stuff. He talks about traveling the multiverse, propagating myths about false gods. There are no gods, which is a reference to the new gods, High Father, New Genesis, Darkseid, Apocalypse.
There's no such thing as mystical mumbo jumbo or gods. What there are metahumans, aliens, and false gods worshipped by simple-minded people that find comfort in myths. I dispel those myths.
We've already seen a Mr. Miracle Easter egg on Jay Garrick's map of the multiverse, so it makes sense that they would be referencing New Gods stuff in the big Jack Kirby Fourth World characters. But we got our nice Black Adam Shazam Easter egg shout out when he started talking about Eternium, so we'll find out what they're doing with that stuff in the next couple of episodes. But moving into the Arrow Crisis on Infinite Earth scenes. So the last couple of weeks, Oliver has been collecting stuff, Dwarf Star Alloy, and now a scientist to help the Monitor do something with the materials that Oliver and now Nash Wells seem like they're collecting for him. There's a lot of people that are wondering if they're going to include an Easter egg or a version of the cosmic tuning fork from Infinite Crisis, which is not something that appeared during the original Crisis on Infinite Earths. And originally, it was actually created by an alternate universe Alexander Luthor, who was kind of a villain of Infinite Crisis. The Monitor brought the main version of Lex Luthor back to life recently at the end of Supergirl last season, but Alexander Luthor was trying to bring back his dead universe that had been destroyed during Crisis on Infinite Earths. Remember, worlds will live, worlds will die. They've already erased a number of Earths in the multiverse so far. Everyone press F in the chat for Earth 2. Hopefully Jesse Quick and Harrison Wells of Earth 2 made it off in time. I don't think they're going to do a version of Infinite Crisis, but they might incorporate some Easter eggs from that storyline. But Stephen Amell recently just posted a video last night, right after I posted my Flash episode video, saying that he's completely wrapped all of his scenes on the crossover. And remember, the final episode of Arrow ever is going to be one of the final episodes of the crossover, meaning that he is done.
Guys, Crisis on Infinite Earths. Done. I'm done the crossover. I haven't taken off my, Benjamin Button in the third act makeup yet. But I'm done. I would like to say thanks to Grant and all the cool people on The Flash. I want to say thank you to Katie Lotz and all the cool people on Legends. I want to say thank you to Melissa and her whole Supergirl family. I wanted to say thank you to Ruby and everyone on Batwoman. And I think that it was fucking mighty cool that Cress came up here and did some stuff with us. So, yeah, I'm tired. Crossover done. I think that it's probably the coolest comic book thing that's ever been on TV. And that makes my heart happy.
He's really selling it there, saying it is the best comic book thing that has ever been on TV, so there's some high praise. But the way he talks about it, he almost makes it sound like they're completely done filming the crossover, but he might just be talking about his scenes. The actual crossover doesn't start till the second week in December, so most of the time between now and then is probably them just finishing special effects and cutting all those promos and trailers. This picture of them all assembled together might be from the Legends of Tomorrow episode, and even though Legends of Tomorrow doesn't come back till January, this actually might be happening during one of the earlier episodes. They'll probably show up in the crossover before the big mid-season break, before they break in December and then come back in January for the second half of the crossover. There were a couple new fight scenes that we got to look at. This seems like it's happening in one of the final episodes, one of the final big battles, because they're fighting the Anti-Monitor. That's who they're all running at here in frame. But going from back to front, this is all their stunt doubles, so that's why it doesn't look exactly like the actors. There's Martian Manhunter in the back, then Dinah's Black Canary, Batwoman, Supergirl, Sarah Lance in white, Diggle in a very Green Lantern-looking modification to his regular suit, The Flash, Dreamer from Supergirl, and then Wild Dog. This is just some of them. There are more people in this scene than these people that you see right here, but it's them doing their Avengers Endgame, Avengers Assemble scene, all running at the Anti-Monitor together at the same time, flying across the frame. Like I said, I think this is happening in one of the final episodes, and the little boy that everyone's been asking about standing next to Stephen Amell's daughter in this group picture they posted a little while ago, but's totally blacked out, might wind up being a younger version of John Kent's Superboy. Everyone post your reactions and your Crisis on Infinite Earths theories in the comments below. There's a whole bunch of other stuff that's starting really soon too. So just a reminder that Rick and Morty Season 4 is starting in a couple weeks. I'll be doing episode videos for that. Then Star Wars The Mandalorian will also be premiering around the same time. I'll also be doing episode videos for that too. Congratulations BlackWave54, you're the giveaway winner from my last big Flash video. Please email me on the About page of my channel so I can get your details. Everybody click here for my Flash Season 6 Episode 3 video, and click here for my new Star Wars Episode 9 trailer, Rise of Skywalker Easter eggs. Thank you so much for watching. Everybody stay awesome. I'll see you guys tonight.